back to Luigi Galaxy. Super Luigi Galaxy or Super Mario Galaxy. Today is the finale. The true finale, as it were. Because we have 100%ed this game. I do have some screenshots to show, just so we can kind of get that vibe. Here is what Flying Luigi looks like. A little bit of a nicer, cool little outfit. And then that's Boom Luigi on the left. Just wanted to make sure I showed that. But, alright. Let us dive on in. Actually, hold on, I'm sorry. Sorry. Toad, I want my lives. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but you know. It's not like we're gonna be here for a bit. Yes, you see. I'm going to skip the cutscene. You can do that, by the way. But we're gonna skip the cutscene. What we're gonna do is I want to show you all the way through to the final boss fight, and then we're gonna finish off this game. This is it. This is the last episode of Mario Galaxy. There will not be any more. I'm actually kind of mixed feelings on it. As much as I enjoyed this series, doing this, the Luigi section of this game, has taken so much time, and I did not thoroughly enjoy it. Like, every time I play through this game, I kind of just enjoy playing it. But the issue I had with the Luigi section this time was just so much to do with like how he moves and stuff. It just bothered me more than it normally does. Normally, it doesn't impact me like at all that he moves rather funkily. You know, like, it doesn't normally bother me. Because normally you're kind of just going through it and it'll be fine. But this time it was different. It felt like I was struggling to play this. I don't know. I'll get into it more. Get into more of my like real thoughts about this playthrough when we get to like the final thing you can do in this game later. Like, it's gonna be a bit before I actually like say my full final thoughts on this Let's Play and everything. Like, it's gonna be a bit. Oh my gosh, seriously. There we go. Almost made it to the last bit of the level. There we go. And we've made it. Pum, 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 pum. Looking for Princess Peach? Too bad, cause she's with me. I will always find that funny. The way she pauses. It doesn't even seem like she's crying for help. She's like, Luigi. Like, she's not calling for help. She's calling for, like, someone to, like, it doesn't feel like she's calling for help. It's so funny. Alright. Final boss fight time. Also, I feel bad. These Bowser sections are not that long. Watch and weep. I hope I can skip the credits. I really do. Alright. Here we go, Bowser. And whack! Bang. There we go. Bunch of star bits. Jump, jump, jump. Wait. Ah, he got me. Darn. Literally the first time I got to this boss fight on Luigi, I did this damageless, which was super cool. But also I love that this part of the fight is so lame. It is. It's so lame. Cause like you barely do anything. All you have to do is hit him with the green thing and it bounces him off. Alright! Final section time! As it runs around in a circle. Oh, well. There we go. One hit. Two hit. He's mad now. I will say, as final boss fights go for Mario, this is definitely an upgrade to all of them. You know. A lot of times when we get these boss fights for Mario, they are not well executed. There we go. Bang! And bang! Game complete! That is finished. Yeah, no, we're not going to talk about final thoughts on the project just yet. We're going to kind of talk about it after we get to stuff. And we get through things. But let's collect the clear star. Because really we're not collecting anything here. Ba-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Sorry. The music's too good. Sorry. I know you didn't come here to hear me sing. Bad singing at that. Okay. Can I... please? No, I can't skip the cutscene? Okay, I guess not. Also, how randomly the star becomes full? What? Dun, dun, dun. Alright. I can at least put the controller down. Oh no, he's still alive! He's still alive! Never gets old that we saw this like twice. My galaxy! My empire, this can't be happening! And... it's a supernova into a black hole! Oh no! Also, this is kind of a cute little touch. You know how it says, like, oh, your special one's at the center of the universe? Technically, in astronomy, if you were to look it up, technically there is apparently, I don't know if I necessarily, I've seen it. I have seen the screenshots of it. Apparently there is a pretty big black hole at the center of our universe. So, I don't know if you believe that or not, but I think it's kind of a neat detail that they put into this. I wonder if they thought of that, or if it was just kind of like a spur-of-the-moment decision. They probably thought about it, because game developers are kind of smart like that, to put in, like, hidden little ideas. Oh boy, the baby's eating. Crying child. You hear the baby stars? Alright. You. Bye. And she grew like 15 times the size. There's no other things to do in this game, Rosalina. There is nothing else. Why are you telling me so? You'll see. Okay. So, I think I'll talk a little bit, because, like, I think we might be forced to watch the credits. If that is the case, I'll cut the credits out. But I'll talk a little bit while this is playing. I do think that this playthrough has kind of changed my opinion on Galaxy 1. I like Galaxy 1, I do. But it does have some small problems. And I think it's addressed in the sequel. And if we ever do cover the sequel here on this channel, I'll cover those changes and what I think about the difference between the two. I do think the sequel is a bit more of an upgrade. Hopefully they release Galaxy 2 for like a 3D collection next year, because it is Mario's 40th next year, so hopefully we get that. Maybe they release a Galaxy 2 remake. That way it comes out and has people playing it again. So, but Here we go, say your line.
Welcome, New Galaxy.
Weird that Luigi's the one talking, huh? Alright. So, let me see if I can skip this. I cannot. So, what's gonna happen is I am going to cut ahead to us getting back to the game. So, I will see you all in a few minutes. Well, actually, a second for you. I will be here for the next 4 minutes waiting for these, credits to end. See you in a minute. Bye! Okay, so, we're back. So, let's dive in. We are gonna go ahead and jump in as Mario, I think. That's over. Okay, no. Hold on, I think I actually have to... I didn't mean to save. I just didn't mean to do that. Hang on. Yes, I want to quit. I do think you have to go in as Luigi. We're gonna do this twice, because of course we are.
Luigi. Yeah.
Gotta remember how you... Can't remember how you, No. Trying to remember where this grand finale... Okay, he's up here. Got it. Want to go to the grand finale galaxy? Indeed I do! Alright. We're gonna do this twice, because I think it's helpful. The Star Festival. Huh. I'm gonna be quiet for a second so you can hear the music. Isn't it lovely? All of our friends are here. There's no enemies. There are no enemies. I'm not gonna talk to any of our friends. I'm not. Mainly because I don't want us to get the wrong idea. It's Luigi! We did such a good job there reviving the little card. They're kids. I just think this is a really cute, like, this is a really cute star, like, a cute little, like, cute way to end this game. I really, really do. I think it's awesome. And bang! We're not gonna talk to Mailtoad. We're just gonna collect the star. And that is the 121st star, meaning we have actually 100%ed the game. Which, that means we're technically done with Luigi. We are gonna go ahead and quit out, and then I'm gonna meet you back at Grand Finale on Mario. Because we're not technically done. As you can tell, we're not done. We're not done yet. We've got to collect it on Mario's section. So let's go ahead and do said thing. Done. Let's go ahead and do that. Wanna go to the Grand Finale Galaxy? Absolutely. As we launch into it, I'm going to talk about my thoughts on the project. As I kind of suggested, that this went from being a fun LP to kind of a unfun mess. And I don't mean that in the way of, oh, I didn't have fun recording it. No. This was a fun recording, like a fun LP to record. But it's not as fun as you might think. Look at those stars. It's a festival. Good evening, Mario. The glorious Toad Brigade is back! Did you hear about the heroic deeds? They're just amazing! Oh, there you are. We were waiting for you. Welcome to the Mushroom Kingdom. Have no fear, we'll secure the area. But anyway. Oh, check out the view. Yeah, look at that view, man. This is gorgeous. Anyway, Mario Galaxy, my thoughts. I think the beginning, like, playing through all of Mario is great. Like, playing as Mario and doing all of that was fun. It was when we had to do the Luigi section where things totally fell off. And really, my opinion on the game honestly changed halfway through. Partway through the Luigi section. It went from, oh, I like this game, to, dude, this is the worst part about this game. What's up? The Toad Brigade is an inspiration to Toads everywhere. What do you got to say, Surfer Bro? Oh, it's you. How have you been? This here is one amazing festival. The kids are having a blast. So, you having fun? I am. It's over. Hey, good to see you. Remember, clean fun is only good when it's clean. I think Pinguru is going to cry. Well, so you still want to race, huh? I am not gonna lose next time. Look at Peter's Castle. More impressive than I imagined. Oh, poor guy. Hey, it's me. Yeah, me, Billboard. Your world is such a cool place. If only I weren't a sign. Oh, gosh. But as we keep on rocking and moving. But yeah, it really did change my opinion on this game. And not for the better. And I've played through this game a lot. But, Mr. Mario! You gotta hear this! We did such a good job there promoting us to Royal Guards! With me as Royal Guard Commander! And we will ever kidnap Princess Peach again! Ever! Oopus, Boost, Giant Overgrown Moose? Whatever, bring it on! Good for you, Toad. Did they really promote that guy to Royal Guard Commander? But the leader is the least brave of them all! Midnight snack. Gosh, I'm a Royal Guard. I don't know if I should salute myself or not. Oh, goodness. But, yeah, it really did change the opinion on this game. And before I continue, I just want to kind of thank you all for watching these videos. Whether or not you're tuning in later, or if you're watching them when they first come out, all of it is deeply appreciated. And that is every star in Mario Galaxy. Now, we are gonna kind of look up into the... Actually, let's collect this letter. We didn't read this letter. Mario, a very special letter has arrived for you. I'll read it out loud, okay? Ahem. Congratulations! We would like to send you a Galaxy says thanks for saving all the Power Stars and playing to the very end. Until the next time, the Super Mario Galaxy staff. And we have a screenshot. There is 2 of those, though there is a Luigi one, but we didn't do that, did we? Maybe next time, maybe I can play through that section one more time and I'll put that at the end of the video. But, that is everything in Mario Galaxy that we can do. So, as I was saying, this playthrough kind of changed from being good to being kind of bad. And not in the way that you think. I don't really necessarily hate Mario Galaxy now. It's just, I'm indifferent. And a lot of it has to do with having to play through the game a lot. You're playing through the game twice. And having to fight the same final boss twice. And, while yeah, that's kind of the point, it kind of feels shortchanged a little bit. It seems like it's from an era of video games from a long time ago where, like, to experience everything, you had to play through the game, like, multiple times. And sure. That's still a thing today, and a lot of games do it to make their narratives more complex, and I understand that. But in this one, it doesn't really feel that way. It feels like an unnecessary element. But that's just my opinion. I know that's an unpopular opinion about Galaxy 1, that Galaxy 1 is such a beautifully made game that we should enjoy playing through it multiple times just to get 100%. But playing through to the very end just seems kind of monotonous at a certain point. Especially with Luigi. Luigi's section being just play through the entire game again for a second time and not much changes. Not buying it as a fun time. But, does that mean that I didn't enjoy making this? No. This was a fun project, especially for a stretch project between the next from the last LP to the next one. Because our last one was extremely lengthy. It was a really lengthy LP with Paper Mario. with our last LP. It was an extremely lengthy one. And that is definitely something that I am very much happy about, that we did not have as long as a playthrough. You know. Oh, actually, sorry, I said the wrong game. Our last playthrough was Pokemon, and that one was more researched and was a lot longer than this one. This one is very short. It was very short. And that was by design. I wanted it to be shorter because the next playthrough we do is gonna be Pokemon Legends Z2A. And along with that comes the changes to the channel. And I'll make a new video after this one to discuss that, but they are big changes. But for now, that's been my thoughts, really, is the game's been fun, making the content has been good, but I don't think this is the best LP out there, or heck, even the best game on this channel that we've played. I think for me, it's definitely Thousand Year Door, because that was just unique. Playing through that blind on the channel was a wonderful experience. But next time that you see me, we'll be doing something completely different. But for now, let's collect this star as Mario and end off the game. I will see you all next time on whatever it is we will be doing. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye, everyone.